to another episode of Just a Bit Outside. I'm your host, Steve Ely, and along with me, as always, my co-host, Wes Cook.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
I know, brother. Big week. March Madness is going on.
Yeah, the best part of it's over, but I mean, it's nice to follow through, but you get so many games going on at one time, and now it's limited.
Yeah, I love the first weekend.
First weekend is the best.
Because it is essentially 12 hours of college basketball every day.
Yes, for 4 days straight. I love it. You still get 4 straight days of basketball. However, the games are played later. They're not on during the day.
Yeah.
It sucks that it goes by so fast.
It's one of the better things in college sports to me, or in sports in general.
Absolutely.
I've seen a bunch of stuff the last couple of weeks where they're getting all these sporting events and this and that, and keep these, but the rest have to go, or this and that. You could give me NFL, March Madness, college football playoff, and what else could I? As long as I had those three, I think I could be okay. I think I could be okay.
Yeah.
Like the minute I say, "Oh well, don't give me the World Series," that'd be the year the Mets would win it,
and you couldn't watch it,
and I wouldn't be able to watch it.
Well, luckily we don't have to live by that.
No, we don't have to.
Yeah, opening days tomorrow. Excited. Well, I think there's a game tonight actually. Open the year.
Is there an official game tonight?
Maybe.
Yankees Giants.
Yankees and Giants opened it up on Netflix.
On Netflix.
Okay. So today's technically opening day, I guess, but for everybody else in the league, it's tomorrow. And that's what matters.
It is what matters. It is what matters.
Phillies take on the Rangers tomorrow at 4:15. So that's my plan at 4:15 is to be in front of the television. I'm going to cook some cheesesteaks, and I'm just going to do the game right. I'm going to do baseball right.
So 6:30, you're going to have a beer buzz?
Possibly. There's a high possibility.
Or we're going to go 5:30. You're going to have a beer buzz.
No, not that early. I'll pace myself into it. I got to make it through 9 innings. I'm not doing the 999 challenge.
Yeah, can I make an adjustment to what you're telling me?
Okay.
Depends on what's going on in the game.
Yes, because these matter. Like, it's funny. Like, Christine just really gotten into baseball, and like she'll watch it on her phone at work and stuff.
Really?
Like all the spring games. Yeah,
good for her.
Yeah, she's really into it, which fires me up. But she gets pissed off during a spring training game. And I'm like, yeah, you don't have to get pissed off at this, right?
This game does not count.
It doesn't count. They're rotating all types of names you've never heard of in and out of the lineup. And they're getting looks at guys to see how they bat, how they field, how they pitch. There's a number of things that are coming into play here. You don't know what the matchups are. It's just to get looks at guys to see how they're developing in the farm system.
Isn't the spring training roster like 75 guys or something?
It's a huge roster.
It's a large number because they want to see some of these. They want to see some young guys. They want to see some of these higher draft picks.
Right.
So you get to see all that. That's hilarious that she gets worked up about
it. Yeah, it is. It's funny. She's like, I turned it off. I got mad. I was like,
that's like getting mad at an NFL preseason game.
Right. Your starters haven't played at all.
Week 1. My team's losing.
Yeah, damn it.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Dude, you're playing Tommy Nobody.
It is funny. But yeah, she'll definitely get into it during the year, all year, and it'll be great. Because I do love watching baseball. And it's like I said, it's about being able to follow along and not have to give it 100%. Of your life every evening to a game. You can just have it on in the background. You can stop and watch it when you want to. You're in and out, right? And it doesn't require. And guess what? You lose a game, you live to see tomorrow for 161 more games.
Yep. The Mets open up at 1:15 tomorrow on Peacock.
Daytime game.
Yeah, I'm taking the under in that game. I am. It
Wait,
is Paul Skeens pitching
yeah, I
tomorrow.
figured he played Pittsburgh when he said that.
So I am definitely I'm all over the under on that.
Yeah, 100% you should be.
I mean,
And
we know Pittsburgh can't score, and
no,
Paul Skeens doesn't give up runs,
no, he does not.
or not very many of them
It's
anyway.
very few. Yeah, he's lights out.
Speaking of him, I loved his attitude about the being questioned about the World Baseball Classic
Right.
performance and stuff.
No, I love his mentality. He's like, it wasn't good enough.
Need to
experience-
do better.
Gotta do better. Next time out, gotta do better.
I got a buddy I play games with. We play online stuff with, and his best quote is, "You need to do the best of somebody better."
That's a good point.
Do the best of somebody better. And I'm like, ah.
I am shocked that we didn't hold Skeen for the title game. I get it, like Dominican had bats, and you wanted to shut them down, and you just to live to see that game. However, if you felt you're going to be in that game, you need to have him ready for that.
I meant to ask you this last week. How did you feel about the whole Scoble thing? About him just pitching
the one game.
The
No,
one game in the
ridiculous.
pool play, and that was all he was going to pitch.
No, we talked about this before. If you're going to sign up to be on the team, you're on the team. You're going to commit whatever we need from you as a team.
You're either in or you're out.
Right. You're not in for one game.
One game.
No, get out of here.
I mean, I get it's a contract year and stuff, parts of it. But if that's the way you feel, don't play at all.
Yeah. Say I need to sit out. I can't commit the way this team needs me to commit.
I'm not jeopardizing my potential $200 million deal or more for this team. But yeah, no, I like the whole attitude. I'm going to try to be more invested in baseball this year. I'm going to attempt. We'll see how we'll see how it goes. It's weird. There's no ticket prices on the Mets Pittsburgh game.
No,
there's tickets as low for everybody else except that game.
Huh.
Weird. Interesting. I wonder what day 2 has.
Oh. I'm excited for baseball. I hope the Dodger Stadium collapses.
It's a sinkhole.
Yeah, just a sinkhole. That's what we need.
Just a sinkhole.
Don't let them compete.
Yeah. God, they drive me like.
Who drives me?
It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Be pulling for a lot of losses for the Dodgers. That's what I want.
I'm pulling for all the losses.
Yes.
All the losses.
Absolutely. So, of course, with baseball on deck now, that means basketball is rounding out.
It is.
We've got Sweet 16 coming up tomorrow, and we had a lot of news for the coaching carousel, I guess you could say.
Yeah, huge news. Huge news on my end, especially Carolina firing Hubert Davis. This is something that we have talked about, or I've talked to you about for the last couple of years, and then I was kind of like just dealing with it for the moment, and then the getting bounced in the first round, blowing a 19-point lead. I understand there's players involved in that stuff too, but there's also moments that you've got to be a better coach. You can't you can't be up 19, let a team go on a 12-0 run and just keep waiting for a TV timeout. You got to stop that momentum.
I agree. It just seems to be the Carolina way. Roy Williams did the same thing.
I hated that. And I complained about it then too.
Right.
Like, this is not a new complaint for me as far as Carolina basketball is concerned. But at the same time, like, the inbounds play at the end of regulation was awful. Like, that's what you drew up? That's the best you had?
It might just not have been executed the way it was intended to be.
You're going to inball the ball to your 7-foot center 30 feet from the basket. That's your plan. We're going to start there.
Yeah.
When you only need a 2.
It doesn't make sense.
And then the shot they got was a bad shot. Like, yeah, it was just
It was not drawn up. It either wasn't drawn up well or it was not
executed
executed
well.
right. Regardless, I mean, we know how this works. College head coaches are going to be the ones that take the fall. You're not firing players. You're not letting go of players. It's going to be the coach, and it's going to fall back on them.
Yeah, yeah, but it sucks. I mean, I like Hubert. I just I was not accepting essentially two first round exits, a second round exit, and a not making over the last 4 years. And even last year, you got in off namesake. That's the only reason we were in the tournament last year.
I mean,
The only
being a
reason.
blue blood helps.
No, it helped a lot. That was the only reason we were a first four team last year. The only reason.
Mm-hmm.
So that's unacceptable to me. Like I don't expect championships every year, but I do expect top 15 play.
Well, no, you expect to be part of the conversation
Relevant.
year in and year out.
That is correct.
That's what is expected across, the Carolinas, the Dukes, the Kentucky.
Absolutely.
I guess you could say UCLA's, but I mean they're hit or miss with Mick Cronin, and
Yeah. Well, let's
I'll be interested to see the direction Carolina goes. I'm just interested to see how is it different from Kentucky to you. You see, Kentucky goes back into the pool of the Mark Popes that wasn't the home run hire you're looking for, especially after having somebody like John Calipari there for years.
yeah. Who you're watching get his team into the Sweet 16.
Yes, where was that magic though at the end of his tenure at Kentucky? It's almost like he needed to move on because, of course, it's going to give him.
It's
He's re-energized.
Yeah. I mean I got to imagine at a certain point, especially with like a guy like Calipari or something who's coached multiple teams, that you kind of get stale at certain places. Just get stale. And then apparently, he had issues with like boosters and stuff, which, that's behind the scenes stuff. That's neither here nor there. He is a player's coach. So, he cares about his players. I get that. But as far as the Carolina stuff, there's been names thrown out that, like, I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, you hear Brad Stevens. I'm not leaving being the president
No, he's got a cush job
of one of the
most historical franchises in the NBA.
Yes, to come coach Carolina. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it.
Well, it's anytime a school
of this caliber, you saw a lot of it when Kentucky 2 years ago.
And then you see, I didn't think the AD took the proper approach in it at all, which is aggravating. So we didn't get the full fold that we probably should have.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys that I would have liked over Mark Pope. I'm happy with Mark Pope. This year wasn't fantastic, but I'm willing to see what he can do this offseason, what he brings to the table next year. Let's see if we can get this thing on course. Now, if next year unfolds a lot like this year, it's probably going to be looking at another coach.
Mm-hmm. And if it doesn't happen next year, he might buy himself one more year.
I don't know, because you got a new AD coming in.
Yeah, well, the thing that got me with we talked about this about the Carolina stuff, a couple of years ago. How long does that finals run buy you as a coach? Now we know.
Now you know, yeah.
But at the same time, it wasn't just the finals run that bought you that. It was essentially last year we shouldn't have been in the tournament. We got into this year. I was okay with how we were doing. I was accepting that, our star player was hurt, which I think a lot of things could have changed if he hadn't been.
Oh, well, I think you may still be playing.
There's a chance. But at the same time, you've got to be able to adapt and overcome. He's not the only star player that's hurt right
now. No, of course not.
So, Iowa State was able to win their second round game with their best player hurt.
Yeah. Was a much of a challenge.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying the guys are, there's other, but like other names that are out there. I've heard people talk Danny Hurley. I don't want no part of that.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
don't want no part of him. I
Here's the
don't want
thing when you're
no part
talking.
of Nate Oates, which I know for a fact I said 2 years ago I would take Nate Oates in a heartbeat.
What you're putting, there's every name's gonna fly, but when you look at Carolina, they stick to the family.
I think they go outside.
I'd be interested to see. That's
Who's
what I'm
there?
curious.
Who is there?
Jerry Stackhouse.
I said that name when they a while back too, but what's he done?
I wouldn't say he's done anything of significance to earn this job.
My point.
I agree with you, but I mean, we've seen guys that get this job that haven't done anything to earn it, except be part of the Carolina family.
Well, the year that Dartery got it, that's probably the biggest one. Because even you and I talked about when Roy left. I told you that Hubert Davis was going. It was going to be Hubert Davis or the other assistant that had been with Roy for like 20 years.
Right.
I said it's going to be this guy or this guy. Those are your two choices. That's who it's going to be. Now I have no idea, and I'm completely fine going outside the Carolina tree. I think it would not hurt them at all to go outside the tree.
I think it would be smart to do so, and try to do something different.
Yeah.
And at least until a name in the tree, comes up and proves themselves worthy of a job like that.
I don't know anybody.
Not
I don't know anybody. That's why I'm looking for stuff. But like, what this job opening is for sure gonna do, it's gonna get guys paid at the schools they're currently at.
Yes.
Like we see, I've seen talk about Floyd from Arizona, Dusty May from Michigan, and they've been taught. They taught the coach for Iowa State, Hurley, Nate Oates, guys like that. I don't want. I would be fine with Floyd. I'd be fine with May. I don't want Oates just because, and this is the weirdest part, I hate his moral values. 2 years ago, I was like, dude, he's a decent coach, but everything I have seen since then has just been
obviously
trash.
Yes.
All he cares about is winning. And I get you're a basketball coach, that's what you should care about. But when your star player, 2 days before the tournament starts, gets busted with 2 pounds of weed, in a state where weed's not legal, and you're like, it's no big deal. They're going to get him for trafficking charges.
Yes.
That's what they're getting him for. And yet you're like, no, he can play.
Yeah, I don't know if he did play or not. I'm not positive.
I'm almost positive.
I didn't follow that closely enough as I probably should have. In the complete opposite direction, I guess maybe like Carolina, Syracuse sticks with their family tree and go get Gary McNamara.
Gary McNamara
is their new head coach.
That's good.
I didn't realize he was under Boeheim for 14 years coaching.
I didn't realize that either.
Yeah.
He was pretty. What did he do? Go straight grad assistant?
I guess.
Or did he try a little bit of pro ball somewhere and then come back?
I just think the pros didn't work out for him, and that's how he ended up. I mean, I didn't dig too much into it. I was just reading over him accepting that job, and he spent 14 years under Boeheim.
I like it.
It's interesting. Let's see. He's a younger guy. I'll be interested to see how this works.
When it comes to Carolina, though, my personal pick. I want Fred Hoiberg from Nebraska. If you can do that with Nebraska, because what he's doing is coaching. It's not.
But this is the thing, right? Is you're still competing with Duke. And all these other up-and-coming teams, Virginia's still solid.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you see teams like Miami. Jai Lucas is doing a good job down there for, his first head coaching.
Look at the Big Ten. I mean, there's, 6 teams in the Big Ten left?
Yes.
In the tournament.
No, they're successful.
But my reason for Hoiberg, for him to do what he's doing, it's coaching. He's coaching his guys right. Because I can promise you, he's not. They don't have the ability to do the things Carolina can do for their basketball team.
Oh, of course not. No.
That's why if you can get that guy in here and because that's the thing that I thought that Hubert was missing. I thought there were some coaching moments that he failed at.
But you still need to recruit at a high level.
I Carolina's got one of the brands that you can recruit with
It's
if
not
you've
a
got the right guy.
it's not about the brand anymore. That's the problem with college basketball in general. The brand isn't what's carrying things. And you're seeing it in college football. There's no brand to Indiana football
No.
until now, but there wasn't a brand to it. And look at them being successful. It's all about the money now and who's going to come up with the most of it and who's going to fund it
Yeah,
and
but
how's
when
it's
you're
going to work.
yeah, but when Indiana's football team, they've done fantastic last 2 years. I understand that. They won a national championship this year. They're playing grown ass men.
I understand.
Grown ass men that shouldn't even be in college sports. That's where the difference is for me. Like
Yes.
I hate the 5, 6, 7 year guys. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it's ridiculous for these guys to keep suing the NCAA for more eligibility because they're just trying to milk the cow. That's all they're doing.
100%.
You're too good to be, you're not good enough to be a pro, so you're trying to milk your college experience out. Oh, and the thing that drives me the craziest about it is when you got state institutions dealing with this shit.
Absolutely.
This is public funded money. Like, I don't want to pay a 26-year-old to play center.
No.
Get the fuck out of college.
Yeah.
Go be a grown man.
Yeah, it's Bert Kreischer. He's just in the college football level.
Yeah, just go be a grown man. Do your thing. God. But anyway.
But no, it'll be interesting to see how Carolina goes about this coaching search and what they end up with.
I'm just wondering how quick this happens.
History says
because you can't really talk to any of these guys until the tournament's over.
well,
Well, this is college. You can talk to anybody, anytime.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you can pull a coach away. I mean, watch Lane Kiffin go.
Yeah, but that's only because of the way the schedule dictates in college football.
Oh, I get it.
I mean, that was ridiculous. You shouldn't be changing. When your team is in a playoffs, you shouldn't be in the middle of a coaching thing. Like, no. Like, signing day should not be in the middle of your playoffs.
No, it should be at the end of the season.
Yes.
It's just like, we'll watch the NFL, what they do. Nothing can change until after the Super Bowl, and you got almost an entire month
before anything else happens.
Right, correct.
Yeah. Well, the thing that gets me about college football too is they spread that shit out so far.
Yes,
they're milking it. Shorten that stuff up. There's no reason we should be waiting 3 or 4 weeks before the first playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for that. None. You don't want to compete with the NFL. You're not competing with the NFL.
Yeah, you're playing on Saturdays.
Yeah. I mean, I know the NFL plays some games on Saturdays later in the season, but so what? You guys,
you're still getting your viewership. It doesn't matter,
right?
It's the college football playoff. People are interested.
Yeah, you're gonna get views.
You're gonna get
You're getting eyes.
Yeah.
Nobody is watching Atlanta play New Orleans.
No.
If I can see a college football playoff game.
Yeah, no, I'm not tuning into that one.
I'm not watching Raiders Browns.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna watch that if I can watch a college football playoff game.
I agree with you.
But anyway.
First slate of Sweet 16 games start tomorrow night at 7:10. We start with the 2 seed Purdue against the 11 seed Texas, who started in the play-in game. So
I like it.
Yeah, no, this is interesting for sure. Very, very interesting to watch Texas kind of go on this run and kind of save the SEC a little bit of face.
They have. I mean, Duke has been pretty much the only one that's holding the ACC torch right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't a huge fan of the play-in stuff. I still don't understand why we're playing in 11 seeds. I don't understand that at all. Play-in should be 16 seeds all day long, regardless.
I think the reasoning behind that is there are teams that are on the bubble and there's teams that get their automatic qualifying.
I get it. I get that.
So they don't want, and a lot of these teams are those low mid majors that win their conference tournament and get the chance to dance.
Yeah.
So they have an auto bid. They don't want to put all of those teams in a play-in game.
I get that. I get that. But at the same time, I don't like it. It's
adding the extra 4 teams is retarded.
Yes, it was dumb. It was dumb. There's no point for those first 4 games.
No, I agree.
None. You're just trying to put 4 more teams in for what reason? Hey, we're going to make them 11 seeds.
2 more days of viewership. It's more eyes on it. I get it. They want to start Tuesday.
How much of the play-in games did you watch?
I had them on, but interest? Not really. I watched NC State and Texas.
I watched a little bit of that one.
That was the one I gave the most attention to. I had the other ones on. We had one on.
We had one on. I wasn't really paying any attention. I know, but I wasn't paying any attention.
No, I peer up at it, just look at the score, but I did not care. What, it was Kennesaw State and somebody else?
Yeah, Howard.
That was it.
I'm not rushing home to watch those games.
Oh, absolutely not.
Like, I'm not doing it. But
I mean, you say this, and then eventually it's going to be one of our teams.
It was one of my teams last year.
Well, yeah, fair. So,
and I didn't watch that because they didn't deserve to be in.
Yeah.
As it clearly showed when they got bounced the very next round. But
so what do you think, Purdue or Texas?
Oh man, Purdue has actually played fairly well this tournament.
They have played well, and they're handling business in each of their 2 games. Texas on a heater.
They are on a little bit of a heater. I am probably going to buy into the Texas +7.
I think I like that too. I think this is going to be closer than a lot expect between a 2 and 11 seed here.
Yeah.
And I think Texas is just finally kind of coming into their own for the year.
Yep.
And this would be a close matchup. So yeah, buying Texas at 7.5, that's solid.
That's kind of the way I think I'm leaning on that one.
It'd be nice to have 2 games going at the same time. At least we do have Nebraska and Iowa, the 4 and the 9 seeds that start at 7:30. Yeah, 2 going on at the same time. Still, it's nice.
I like it.
Yeah, we got Nebraska and Iowa. Did not expect Iowa here.
Did not expect Iowa here. Iowa did a fantastic. They pretty much handled Florida.
They did. Florida had no answer.
No answer for anything for that, which was just weird.
Perfect game plan.
Yeah, it was exactly, and it's probably why I'm saying Iowa probably shot their nut. And
yeah, I agree.
And
I think so too.
I think Nebraska wins this thing.
I have Nebraska in the Sweet 16. I would love it. So please, let's serve that one up.
I didn't have them in the Sweet 16, but I'm.
And super impressive is these 2 wins to get to the Sweet 16 were the very first 2 wins in Nebraska's history
of the March Madness period of the tournament.
Their first 2 wins in the tournament, and they go to the Sweet 16. So I see them in the Elite 8.
I do too. Do too. I'll even take the Nebraska minus a 1.5 on it.
100%. I agree with you. I like that. Then the later slate of games, we get a 1 seed. That's going to be Arizona. They take on Arkansas, who's red hot.
Ooh, man. A-Cup is a beast, son.
Yeah, and he's stepping his game up. He just signed a huge Reebok deal. So
I'm sorry. That just
enjoy A-Cup in the college basketball while you can. This is the top 5 pick next year, or in this draft.
I don't know if he goes 5. There's a lot of there's this draft is deep.
He's playing his name in to the top 5.
He's playing his way in. Yeah,
he is incredible.
Yeah,
he has an amazing skill set, and he's fun to watch. So I've got Arkansas in the Elite 8. I got them upset in Arizona here.
I have Arizona in my bracket reaching the finals.
Oh,
and winning. So
your bracket's gonna rely on this game here.
Yeah. So in this game though, I still think Arizona wins it, but I will be betting Arkansas +7.5.
Yeah, that's a huge spread.
Yes.
With the heater that Arkansas is on right now,
yes.
I like Arkansas to
definitely
cover.
Yeah,
definitely cover.
I don't see this being a 10-point win by no means in any direction.
No
I think
way.
it's going to be super tight.
It's going to be a close game. Absolutely. Um,
Arkansas plus 7.5 looks really good
yeah, that's
to
sweet.
me.
I like that. And probably the matchup of the night is the late one that I probably won't make it through because people got to work on some Fridays.
I don't have to.
You don't. 10:05.
I will be all over.
Your 2 seed and your 3 seed, Houston and Illinois.
I have 2 Final Four teams playing this evening. That evening, Houston is one of my Final Four teams.
I have Houston winning the whole damn thing, so I'm right there with you.
A lot of rides on those 2 games for you and I.
Yes, absolutely.
Those 2 games are make or break games for us.
Technically, yes, they both are make or break because I have Arkansas losing to Houston in the final.
Woo! Boy, that'd be a rough night for you.
Zona and Illinois both advance. I'm going to just be like, I'm not watching my bracket anymore.
Dude, I will say this, and I talked to you about it last weekend because we just had rough weekends.
Yes.
We had rough weekends. But I did send you a text. I was like, at least now we can enjoy the rest of the tournament.
No, it's true. You don't have to stress out over you're watching your team.
No more stress about my team.
Yeah, I turned the game off against Iowa State. It was getting rough for me, and I was just like,
I'm done.
Done with this one.
I'm done. I'm with you.
It was not worth it to just depress myself.
Well, I'm sitting there watching the Carolina game. Carolina game was like the 3rd leg of one of my parlays.
Yeah, we watched it. We ended up stopping in Richmond on the way to Maryland.
Yeah.
On Thursday night, and man, we sat at one of my favorite pubs. I actually got a shirt on. It's from the Answer in Richmond, and VCU is in Richmond.
Yeah, that place was probably going nuts.
Yeah, they were all going nuts, and it was fun to take that in from a different standpoint because here it's always Carolina fans, right?
Oh, it's always
Carolina fans. So you always see any bar you go into, it's always Carolina, and that game's on. You've got a ton of people cheering and booing, depending on how the game's going. It was cool to watch, what is traditionally a much smaller fan base, but still give, that support in that bar. So that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm watching the Carolina game. It's the 3rd leg of a parlay. Mm-hmm. We're up 19. I'm like, yeah, this is
rushed
sweet.
It.
Yeah, well, this is sweet. I'm like, I got a cash out option, and I'm like, I'm just gonna hold on for a minute. I'm gonna hold on. I look over Jen. I'm like, you know what? I may just cash this thing out. I'm only losing like $3.
Yeah, you should cash
between. I ended up cashing out, but it cost me like another 15.
Oh, that sucks.
But it was still just suspected, and she's like, no. I'm like, it's $3. I don't care.
Yeah, St. John's screwed my parlay. I had a 4-legger going. Everything else hit. And then St. John's still won, but I had them covered 2.5 or 3.5, and they won by 2.
We were driving back on Saturday, and I was kind of keeping track of the parlay I had, and I had a cash out option in my parlay that afternoon, and somehow I got sidetracked and forgot to go back and check the game, and
March Madness, baby.
I was out. I was like, God damn it. I knew I should have cashed it out. I knew it.
Get you every time.
I knew it. It was, we started listening to music in the car and just started it was a good time in the car.
Yeah.
But as far as the Houston, Illinois game, I like Houston. I got Houston going to the Final Four.
Yeah, the spread's only 2.5. It's really not worthwhile here for me. I'm going to stay out of this one.
I think I would, if I do anything, I'm going Houston money
line. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
And then Friday, we start the slate strong. St. John's and Duke, the 1 versus the 5. Duke is a 6.5-point favorite, and St. John's send it. You give me 6.5 points, taking it.
I like St. John's.
Yes, I got, like I said, I got St. John's in the Final Four, so this is another make or break here.
I've got Duke in the Final Four, actually.
Okay.
I actually have Duke in losing to Arizona in the finals.
Okay.
So the last 3 games, that 3-game stretch is going to be.
Yeah, this is gonna make or break the bracket here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I like the St. John's plus 6.5. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yes, I'm a big fan of that. It'll be an excellent matchup. This is fun. I saw something that's interesting though.
What do you say?
Every year that Duke has won a national title,
I
they
saw
have beat
beaten
St.
St.
John's in
John's.
that year.
Yep, somewhere
Not-
whether it was in the tournament
or
or
the regular
regular season,
season.
they have beat them.
Yes,
And I'm just like, that's kind of crazy.
that is wild.
That is
So they're
wild.
part of their runs. Yeah, I'm hoping that St. John's goes ahead and pulls this upset.
and breaks that out.
Yes,
Yeah,
please,
yeah,
please
yeah.
do. The 7:35 game.
Yeah, 7:35 game. We
Ooh,
have
before that though, we need a good feel.
need a good feel before that.
Yeah, I need a good feel before that, and you know what we get with good feels.
Yes, sir, we do.
Yeah, they're a cannabis seltzer that you can get from getgoodfeels.com, offering a new era of refreshment crafted with high quality natural ingredients. These beverages provide a consistent, enjoyable, uplifting experience perfect for any occasion, and you save using Jabba the Pod as your promo code at checkout.
I like it, sir.
Sir.
I like it. All right, the 7:35 game is Michigan and Alabama. Michigan is an 8.5-point favorite in this.
Oh, send Bama. Send Bama. I'm taking dogs. Give me the big money dogs. Big spreads.
I like the 8.5.
Yeah.
I like Bama plus 8.5. I do. Even though I think Michigan's going to win,
I got Bama winning.
I've got Michigan.
I told you, man. I started pulling some upsets out.
I told you I went. It got kind of chalky, except for Houston for me. But Houston's a 2 seed, so
Yeah, it's not.
How really chalky is that?
Not really.
You know what I mean?
You're taking one of the best teams through college basketball all year.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah. It's chalky. It's chalky. They were only in the top 5 all year long, so
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I'm just out on Alabama right now. They just piss me off.
I get it. I do.
I mean, between drugs and guns and paying professionals to come play for you, I'm just out.
I mean, Michigan looks solid too.
They look good.
Yeah, my bracket's gonna take a little beating here if Bama
Look at
takes
the
an L.
over under in this game.
Yeah, 173.5. Because both of these teams can score.
The last time you saw a game like this, it was Bama and Florida, and they covered 175. The score was 100-77. Florida beat the brakes off of Bama.
Yeah,
But they still covered the 175-point over.
that's huge.
I mean, that's crazy. Crazy. For some reason, though, I want to take the under in that game. Like, I feel like it's going to be a little lower than that kind of pace.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is the madness. This isn't. Oh man, what was that team?
Well, there's more defensive energy, right?
Yes.
Than even you see in the regular season.
Yes,
It's kind of like when you get to the NBA playoffs. A lot more defense is being played.
What was that team in the 90s? I'm having a complete brain for it. I can see them, but they were the team that just ran.
UNLV?
Wasn't UNLV? It was
Arkansas?
No, it was a smaller school. They played in a smaller conference. God,
Princeton?
the team Bo Kimball played for. It was the team that the guy died. Hank Gathers died. That team. Who is that? God, I'm gonna remember it in a second. Hang on. Because Carolina played them one year in the tournament and ran like they were gonna play.
Loyola Marymount.
That was it. They tried to play the running game with Carolina, and Carolina dropped like 135 on them in the tournament or something like that. And I'm like, you can't run with Dean. Dean likes to run too.
Yeah, no, I mean,
He went from playing slow.
Yeah,
He went from playing slow with the 4 corners to, all right, let's go. I'll just out athlete you.
when you got guys like Jerry Stackhouse and Rasheed Wallace and Vince Carter and all those names that come through there, those guys were just.
I got a surprise. I do have a Carolina linked guy for the coaching job. Kenny Smith.
What has he done?
Been on TV for the last 20 years talking
Exactly.
basketball. He knows his stuff.
He knows his
He's
stuff,
a
but like
what, a 2-time NBA champion?
this is a different world of college basketball. You want guys that have some kind of idea of how this NIL works, how to recruit, and there's a
Nobody knows how the NIL works because it changes every damn
but
year.
the recruiting is so involved now because of the transfer portal. It's not there's two different types of recruiting. You got your freshmen, and then you got the transfer portal.
Well, St. John's isn't recruiting freshmen. I mean, he flat out. Patino said he's flat out. He's not recruiting freshmen.
Well, I mean, you see all these teams that are kind of leaning more towards the transfer portal because they know they got a plethora and they got such a small window. They're gonna get guys to commit quick. It's like this. It's not a played out 1 year, 2 year investment on a player and then to ultimately lose out on them. How much time, money, effort have you invested it on a player that you can ultimately lose out on?
Yeah. I get it.
And whereas you don't invest as much time, energy, or money in a transfer portal guy. Plus, you've got college film on a guy that you get to recruit and critique and figure out this guy fit the system?
Yeah.
And it's a lot quicker turnaround. It's not there's no stepping stone or learning level for them to adjust with. It just makes more sense.
Yeah, but I mean, just look at the freshman class this year.
It's different sometimes.
I mean, this is to me, it's been a long time since I've seen a freshman class overall, and I'm talking about across the country, this good.
No, you're right.
I mean, we've talked about them all year long. There are young guys out there that are. I mean, they're going to be NBA guys next year. It's not going to matter,
Right.
even though we keep seeing some of these guys teasing, "Oh, we may come back." Whatever.
They're not.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
They need a Shimmerwood.
Yeah. Yep.
And they can get some of Shimmerwood's award-winning CBD seltzer, combining full-spectrum CBD with natural fruit shrubs, delivering a refreshing, stress-relieving drink that eases tension and promotes relaxation. That's what the transfer portal needs in general. And all of them can save 30% using Jabbo the Pod in the promo code.
Transfer
right there,
portal needs to go away.
Yeah. Transfer portal needs some Shimmerwood.
Needs to go away, in my opinion.
9:45. You get UConn, Michigan State.
I think this game is going to be a banger.
It should be good.
Should be real good.
I love the old head with the new face and UConn. Well, not new face, I guess you would say, but I guess newer generation coaching.
Yeah.
The Izzo and Hurley matchup is great. This should be fun, fantastic. UConn's a 1.5 favorite. This could go either way.
I picked this matchup and I can't remember who I took in it.
I want to say I took you.
Oh man, I cannot remember who I took it. I think.
And quite a drastic difference in the total. 135.5 is the over under in this one.
Yeah. These guys are going to be playing defense.
100%.
They are going to play defense. I picked Michigan State in this game.
Okay. Giving Izzo a ride here.
I hate Dan Hurley.
So
it's pretty easy.
Don't we all?
Pretty easy to get on that bandwagon.
Definitely hated his brother too.
Oh God. Oh God. I do want to give props to Purdue point guard for breaking Bobby Hurley's all-time assist record.
Yes, impressive.
And he's a 4-year guy too, which makes it even better for me. Yes. That's not a guy that's played 5 years, 6 years to beat it. It's another 4-year guy.
Just the guy that did the normal college go.
Yeah. Well, and looking at the list, I'd kind of forgotten that the ACC has been the assist kings for a long, long, long time. Because it was Hurley, the 3 before him. As this guy moved up the list, he passed Ed Cota.
Oh yeah.
Chris Corchiani.
Okay.
And then Bobby Hurley.
Wow.
And also back down the list, a couple people a little earlier, Steve Blake.
Okay. Yeah, Maryland shout out there.
I know. And Steve Blake, that was ACC Maryland. That
Yes.
was not Big Ten Maryland.
No, it was not.
But it's pretty easy.
That's an ACC title, if you want to call it. Or if you go back and count conference championships, the Big Ten cannot claim that one.
Yeah, that is right. That is right. But yeah, no, I kind of had forgotten about all that going into it. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's cool. And then I saw he was going to break it. And the first thing I had to look, how many years he played?
Yeah, this motherfucker's played 6 years. This is bullshit.
Well, it was kind of like, was it the guy last year that was trying to break the scoring record?
Mm-hmm.
And he got beat in like this tournament, his conference
The first game or something like that.
Yeah. And we're like, good. You can get out of here with your 6 years.
Yeah, you're going to break it because you played 6 years of college.
Yeah.
And no one else has done that.
No. The more impressive part about that is the fact that, God, I am having name brain fart all day long. Pistol Pete.
Mm-hmm.
And Pistol Pete was high up on that list. He only played like 3 years.
Yeah, he only played 3 years.
They didn't allow freshmen to play back then. They had to play JV ball.
Yeah, they had JV in college, which is crazy.
I think they still have JV ball.
I mean, they might, but you don't hear about it. Let's move on to the last game of the Sweet 16. It starts at 10:10 p.m. This one tips off in your favorite place, Chicago.
I know. I was going to roll right into that one.
Yeah.
I'd already looked.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, man. Let's talk about Big Fork Brands.
Yeah.
A Chicago-based company.
Right out of Chicago.
All right. They create bacon sausage, paleo pork jerky, Chicago-style dog sauces, crafted meat sticks like no one else. Known for their bold flavors, clean ingredients, and small batch craftsmanship, Big Fork products are designed to stand out. Big Fork has been featured on Food and Wine and Chicago Tribune and QVC and has been praised for bringing bold flavors and unmatched quality. Use promo code Jabbo the Pod in the promo box and get a 20% off discount.
Love it. Yeah, so back here in Chicago, you can get yourself some jerky, some pork jerky.
Yeah.
Pork meat sticks.
It's the meat sticks, buddy.
Yes, sir. And catch number 6, Tennessee, is number 2, Iowa State.
I think you and I both had the same plan on this one. I think we had Tennessee getting bounced on this one. I like Iowa State in this. Iowa State has looked pretty good this tournament. No, you don't really want to talk about them very much.
They look good. They look really good. I mean, I'm not going to take that away from them because my team looks like shit. Doesn't mean that Iowa State didn't look good.
Yeah.
They play a very tenacious defense.
Yeah, yes, they do.
It depends on the officiating they get. If they're allowed to play a little rough and touchy like they were in the first round and second round, they'll be fine.
I like that. I like it when you can play a little physical.
Yeah, you need to be physical. These are grown-ass men now.
Yeah.
Let them play a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to be able to match that too. So if the officiating is letting it get away, Tennessee's going to have to match that energy defensively. Just the physicality of the game in general. So that'll dictate what happens here in this game. I do like Iowa State to move forward.
Yeah, I like the Iowa. I'm actually going Iowa State minus the 4.5.
Take them to cover.
Yeah.
I don't see that as being a big issue here. Iowa State looks very, very good.
Yep.
So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They are, God, so ready for more games. So ready. And we'll get those winners over the weekend. We'll see how that turns out. Hopefully, we've steered you in the right direction.
We do. We hope we have. I think we have for the most part here, when you look at it, especially like Friday's matchup, the lowest seed playing is a 6.
Yeah.
You can kind of consider that chalky if you want.
Yeah. I mean, Tennessee was, for a good portion of the season, was a top 20 team.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing them this far is not really a surprise.
Right.
Getting them further than this would be.
And on the Thursday matchups, you do have a 9 and 11, but the rest of them are top 4 seeds.
8 and 11. I was
A 9.
they were a 9. I thought they were an 8.
No, I was a 9. Texas is
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you got me. Look at the great state of Iowa being represented.
You got the Midwest in general just pretty well represented. If you think about it.
Because it's all freaking Big Ten schools.
Oh yeah.
It's all Midwest. Midwest. But not a team. There hasn't been a team from the West Coast win it. Past, I believe, Baylor. Further than Baylor.
95?
Yeah.
Is UCLA's last title?
Yeah. See, that's who I don't want to be as a Carolina fan. I don't want to be UCLA.
No.
I mean, yes, you still consider UCLA a blue blood, but they haven't done shit.
No, I mean, they've had a couple years they made the Final Four. I think they made the finals once.
Yeah, they've had a couple of decent runs. But
right, but nothing that's been consistent.
No, not at all. Not at all, my man.
All your Sweet 16 gear can be caught at oldglory.com.
Ooh.
Old Glory offers over 300,000 items for music, sports, entertainment, and pop culture fans, featuring officially licensed merch from iconic bands and top sports teams. You can discover your perfect fan gear and save using the discount code JABOTHEPOD at checkout.
I like it, sir. I like it. At ESPN, there is a second chance bracket you can fill out. That starts right now. It's a Sweet 16 in it. Which I think is weird.
It is weird. I'm not a fan of that. You got to pick from all 68 teams. Or 64, really. Because they don't make you pick the play.
Oh, wow. Man, what else we got going on? There was some other stuff that happened this week. I feel like there was some NFL news that went down. Seahawks gave JSN.
Oh, the highest wide receiver contract in it.
Yeah, they showed no remorse about it, too. They jumped right on it. And I would have done it, too. What's he making? Like $2 more million than Jamar Chase?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Something like that. Also came out this week that Miami's maybe it was the end of last week, but Miami's dead cap hit is almost $160 million. Half of their salary is being paid to guys that do not play for them.
That's rough.
And it's not even a bunch of guys. It's like 7.
Yeah, no, it's full on rebuild.
Poor Malik Willis.
Yeah. He's up against it. But he's getting paid.
He's getting paid. He's getting paid to be replaced next year.
Well, yeah. They're looking at a top 5 pick next year.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't see.
And they may not be done yet.
It may not be.
I mean,
I'm just saying Achan's not.
If I was Achan, I'd be like, excuse me, sir. I don't want any part of this.
Yeah, get me out of here.
Yeah. Get me out of here or I'm going to sit out.
Well, I mean, because you got to look at it from the running back standpoint. You only have so many good years. Yeah, not all of them have the longevity of some of these other running backs. If you look at it, you have like a good 5 years that you're going to be.
Everyone is not Derrick Henry.
No.
Everyone is not Derrick Henry.
Well, they're not built like him. That's why.
No, that man. I wonder how much he pays his chef and his nutritionist and stuff. Because he's all over that stuff too. Because he is never out of shape.
Oh, he's a specimen.
Yeah. Well, he's been a specimen since he was like 15.
Yes.
If not longer.
Like, I still like seeing him lined up next to Mark Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mark Ingram's not height-wise, he's short, but he's still built like a brick shithouse.
Yeah, and he looks minuscule.
Yes.
Standing next to him.
Yes. Well, when you see that picture of the Alabama running back room, and it's those guys, and I think oh, who else is in that picture? It's the guy that played for Cleveland for a couple of years. He was a third round pick or something like that. But it just see
Trent
all the
Richardson.
Trent Richardson was one, but there was another guy, Kenyon Drake,
Yeah,
when he part of that running back room too. But it's just like, man, ooh, ooh. Just like homeboy from ESPN says, if he's coming through the hole, he's tackling Derrick Henry. No, you're not. No, you're not, sir. Oh, but yeah. Looks like the Super Bowl is going to be in Vegas in 2028 again.
Yes.
So that's pretty good.
We're gonna get Week 1 football on Wednesday night this year.
Week 1 football.
The Seahawks will open the season on the Wednesday of Week 1 instead of hosting the usual Thursday night opener. This change is being made because the Rams and 49ers will open their season in Melbourne, Australia, in a game that will be broadcast on Thursday night.
Look at that. So
you're going to have a Wednesday night and a Thursday night game.
Where is Seattle playing that night? Where are they playing?
The league has not officially announced their Week 1.
Yeah,
so the Rams and 49ers will play on a Friday morning at 10:35, which is local time in Australia, which means it's 8:35 p.m. the day before
Thursday night
in the United States.
Ooh.
That's interesting how that lined up.
I'd rather watch the 10:30 in the morning game.
Well, it's 10:30 in Australia. It's 8:35 here.
I know. I'm just saying. I wish there were better games in London. They do the European stuff.
Yes, yeah.
It's always some shit game.
The thing is you wouldn't be able to play a Friday morning at 10:35. People are working. There's no way you're going to have the viewership for it. They hold it for that Thursday. Makes sense.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I wish they would put better games in those London time slots or the European time slots because, other than Jacksonville being good this year, who played overseas? It's all the shit teams. The NFL's like, we'll just send all our shit teams over there. They can watch the Giants play the Raiders.
There you go.
That's the game they can have. I like them. Man, that's crazy. So we're gonna have a Wednesday night game and a Thursday night game.
Yes.
All right. I'm in for that. I'm always down for that stuff.
Oh, I think we've covered it all.
Puka Nakua being sued, huh?
Oh yeah, over his anti-Semitic remark.
Oh, Puka, you can't really say that, brother.
Well, yeah, he said that a while back.
Yeah, but who's suing him? Who is suing him? That's what I want to know. I want to know who's suing him. Who decided I'm just going to sue Puka?
The person he allegedly bit and said F all the Jews.
He bit a guy?
A lady.
A lady.
Yeah.
Puka. Lord. How many games did you get suspended for it?
None. Because all these allegations came out in January.
Yeah, but the NFL is waiting to see what happens in court.
Yeah, it could be. We'll see. I mean,
they tend to do that.
Interesting.
I mean, technically, it is domestic violence.
It very much is. Yeah, there's not technicality. It's domestic
violence. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is.
Yeah, it doesn't go well for him. And maybe he does get. I hope they make a decision before I fucking draft him in my fantasy league.
I can't.
It'd be a game or two.
Yeah, it's gonna be a game or two. I can't imagine. It ain't like he punched her in the face or anything.
Right.
I'm sure there's video of it somewhere that'll come out.
Maybe that'll really sink him then.
Woo. Lawsuit also alleges Nakua bit her friend's thumb
and her shoulder.
Lord. That's a cash grab.
Yeah, I mean, get the opportunity, might as well.
I get it. It's a cash grab, though. Anyway, got anything else you want to get into?
I was rounded out. Let's get ready for Sweet 16 action tomorrow.
Yes,
Baseball
sir.
opening day tomorrow. We got things going. Let's make it happen.
I think once the 16 games are over, I may shoot you a text. That way we can prove what our picks were for the Elite Eight matchups.
Yes.
And then we will
see where we're at on that.
Yeah, we will talk Final Four next week. I got to get my schedule put together for next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
figure it out.
Yep. Until next week, sir.
Yes, sir. We'll see you.
Yep.